Hey, welcome back, everybody. Of course, this is Dr. Keith McNally, and today I'm going to talk to you about the 6 PBL learning strategies for students, but actually, I'm going to take them one at a time. And today, I'm going to talk about risk taking. So, this is for our students and not for you teachers. However, this really works for anybody with the lifelong learning mindset. So if you have a growth mindset, a lifelong learning mindset, this all works. But what we really want to do, or what I really want to do right now, is to help our students, give them some insight and some strategies to be successful learners. And so the first thing I want to do is talk about risk taking. And I always start my lessons or my vlogs, or at least I attempt to start my vlogs with some insight from students. And I like to use my daughter as an example. So right now, my daughter is going through a risk-taking adventure. How so? She's trying to learn how to roller skates. Now, if you were to ask me, Dr. McNally, do you know how to roller skate? I'm going to say, yes, I do, but I don't do it well. And so I could answer any question in almost the same way. Yes, I know how to do it, but I don't do it well. So there are some things I do well. There are some things I do better than others. And then there are some things I don't do well at all. Okay. Roller skating is one of them. Well, anything that puts wheels, other than in a car, anything that puts wheels directly on my feet, I'm not going to do well at. Now, getting back to my daughter, this is something that she actually wants to learn how to do. However, there's risk involved in learning something new. And that risk involves the fear of failure. And so I link risk taking with the idea that you're going to fail, not as a precursor to say, oh, you can never do this, but to say, you are going to fail and fail and fail until you get it right. And that's okay. Meaning that you're going to fall down, you're going to fall down again, and you're probably going to fall down several more times before you don't fall down again. And that makes sense. So, whatever it is you're trying to do, again, and it was from riding her bike for the first time until she got good at it, her scooter, now it's skates. And so I tell her, you are going to fail, and that's okay because each failure is a learning opportunity. What got you on the ground this time? Now, of course, this is roller skating. So it's about learning to build up momentum, learning to keep balance, and all of those other elements that, of course, make me, I'm not good at it, that she's going to learn hopefully over time to become better at roller skating. Okay. But it doesn't really matter. Once we get involved in something new, we're not going to do good at it. We're not going to do well at it. We are going to fail at it. We're going to make mistakes. The issue is not to be afraid of failing, not to be afraid to make mistakes. Get out of the mindset that you have to do it right the first time or you have to do it right all the time. I make video content a lot. I don't do it right all the time. I tend to do one shots, and that's okay with me. Now, if I don't like the entire video, I'll go back and redo it. But typically, I don't have the time to constantly be in front of the camera to make the same video 5, 10, 15 times. I go for it. It's a one shot. I do my best at it. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's not so good. I get the point across, but I'm not always good at it. Same thing with public speaking or anything else that you're trying to be good at or trying something new at. You're going to get it wrong until you get it right. So the same philosophy takes place in a project-based learning environment because it is just that. It's an environment. It's a safe place. It's a safe environment. It's a safe learning area where students should be allowed to uh, fail, trial and error, until they learn to navigate the structure, the topic, the questions, the answers, the research until they get to an answer. So that's my first learning takeaway for students is risk taking. It's okay to fail because you know eventually you're going to get it right. So that's all I have today, and I'll see you next time.